What on earth is that? Hello and welcome to another How To with Hayden. On today's show, we're whipping up a rather controversial cinema snack. Whatever happened to just sweet or salted, eh? They were simpler times. Okay, so what are we going to need? Well, first and foremost, we need our popcorn. The sauciest of tomato sauce, some popcorn dust to really put the pop in popcorn, and of course, cheese! Voila! Popcorn alla pizza! Now, it's not great. The popcorn is absorbing the sauce like it's a sponge, and what I've got here is a soggy mess. I need to change it up. What if we put popcorn on pizza? Here's one I made earlier. Ooh, look at those perfectly cut segments. Delightful. Alright, you got me. It's from Pizza Hut. We can do better. Let's pop some corn! Okay, so what we're going to need is some popcorn kernels, a little bit of butter, a couple of kernels to volunteer as tribute, and start to pop. Oh, shoot! Take cover! And that's just a reminder to always cook responsibly. Righto, now onto the sauce. You're gonna need these beauties: a can of chopped tomatoes, a can of peeled tomatoes. I bought the wrong can of tomatoes. Okay, into the pan goes the tomatoes with some sauteed garlic, seasoned a little oregano, chili flakes, good old-fashioned salt and pepper. Whoops, watch out. Mess is part of the process, I guess. Once that's all cooked through and cooled, it's time to puree these little suckers. A sprinkle of popcorn is totally optional. Quickly realise you put the lid to your blender on the wrong way, and cue the world's most horrid noise. You get the consistency like this. Hey, it ain't easy being cheesy. It's also not easy to grate mozzarella. But apparently though, if you freeze it for a couple of hours, grating becomes that little bit easier. Ho ho, look at that. Beautiful. Just say when. Just say when. Man, I really should have sped this up. Alrighty, on to the main event. The dough. Into the bowl goes 850 grams of bread flour, 12 grams of instant yeast, and you want to make sure the yeast is distributed throughout your flour before adding in your 550 grams of some high quality H2O. And once everything is combined, it's time to knead. And I've got the need for bread. Bread. Gotta need some bread. Now that that's done, it's time to give this fella a little bit of a rest for a couple of hours while he ferments. I've got to change my shirt for continuity purposes. Then, once you're dressed appropriately, flour your work surface and let's begin to shape this bad boy. You're going to want to slap this chap a couple of times and then try the pass over your knuckles and spin technique. Yeah, let's not do that. Next, you want to slather on that sauce all across the center of your dough, leaving about an inch or so the crust can form. Next, take a sprinkling of popcorn dust and then grate that cheese because you've misplaced that big bowl of grated cheese from earlier. Then, once you got to the bottom of the cheese conundrum, it's time to garnish and bake at 200 degrees for about 20 minutes or so before getting a rather disappointing looking thing. Let's see how it tastes. Yeah, that's a no. Let's clean up and start again. We're gonna need some more popcorn, and we're gonna need a bigger bowl. Taste check is essential. However, that noise is not. Okay, back to it. You know the drill. Flour, yeast, disperse, H2O. Get it all mixed up. Then you need to knead. Slap and prove. Oh yeah. And don't forget that change of shirt. Oh, look at that gluten. That's some real nice gluten development there. Glutinous maximus, some may say. Okay, let's bust some shapes. We're not doing any of that fancy knuckle stuff this time. We're working on our issues and then getting saucy. Dressing up with popcorn dust, cheese, and I think we'll leave out the popcorn garnish this time. Oh, now look at that. Now that is a more satisfying looking pizza, and it tastes so much better. The popcorn dust isn't really coming through, but let's see how it tastes with a little sprinkle of popcorn. The texture's not blowing me away. I think I'll stick to pineapple on my pizzas from now on. Let's try this just one more time. Flour, yeast, H20, mix, knead, slap, prove, shirt, shape. We've added in a fold this time. Goodness knows why. We ain't making pastries. Slather, bake, garnish. Try and get a good shot for the thumbnail. Contemplate what's going on with that crust. It was the fold, wasn't it? Oh, I think pizza number 2 was way better looking. Anyway, let's dissect and check. And here's a cross section. We're cooked all the way through. Segmentation time. Oh, that's a nice slice. Tastes pretty good. Om nom 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 nom.